What is this chapter?
1121. Hello, everybody. What? hello, everybody, and it's a nice introduction. Um, Welcome back to another Chibi Girls podcast, and today we are reacting to a very um well received chapter. I don't know how to describe it. An amazing chapter, they say. Chapter 1121, if I'm not mistaken. I am hella excited, honestly. Super excited. I'm here with my lovely co-host, the Chestnut Tanuki.
It is I, the Chestnut Tanuki. Hello, everybody. And also, 3Day, thank you for liking the emojis. I did make the little Hime emojis. If you guys notice, they're actually the exact same as the chestnut emojis on my channel, except they're like a little fox girl. I've been trying to get Hime to be like like the kitsune to my Tanuki. We just need to force her harder, and then we'll eventually get Hime anime profile pic.
uh,
But yeah, I am super excited. Hello, everybody.
I just want to say we have amazing people in the chat. I'm seeing everybody like you guys are so cool. Like there's Doc, there's Fizo, there's 3D, there's um the chemist, there's like Strange, there's XX Dominius, there's Aura, there's everybody. I see you guys all in the chat. Thank you so much. And yeah, as Doc said, like the stream, it helps us a lot. So I'm
It
very
does.
excited. This
And
everybody kept telling me this is a good chapter, so I'm excited.
I did hear that this was a good chapter. Also, for those who don't know, I am trying the lives on TikTok again. Hopefully these work. So for those who are popping into the live, I hope that you guys stay a little bit. Make sure you guys are liking live on the TikTok. But we'll kind of see how this goes. But yeah. Also the Chestnut Tanuki is because when I say the, it sounds far more professional. But I'm super ready. So let's like get into the chapter because this is gonna be hella fun. I heard very good things about it, and I also know there's like a slander panel, and so get ready for like the most
Ooh.
slanderous I've ever been in my entire life.
Facts. And also, thank you. Hello from Costa Rica. Yo, what's up, yeah, Brown? But yeah, no, honestly, I'm ready. Are you ready? I
I'm
don't
ready.
remember who was the last person who started. I think was it you? I think it was you. Yeah, it was you. It was you.
It
All right.
was. Also,
So,
just very quickly, hello. I see Lavi in chat. Lavi, missed you, bud. Kevis is in there, and also I also see I'm gonna call you Rose because I can't read your name, but I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. But yeah, are we ready to get into the
mm-hmm.
chapter?
Super ready. So, first page we have a beautiful weekly jump cover art. We have Luffy looking rich and crisp. We have Usopp, Nami, and Chopper. They look also cool. I love it. I love it. I miss One Piece. Like this reminds me of like Strong World and Gold. They really look
Oh,
so
I
cool.
love those.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Doran said that there is a very good thing of Nami.
Yeah, okay, well, wait. Whoa, we have it. Like honestly, she look spectacular. She looks majestic. She looks hot. She
This is actually
is,
insane.
bro. Nami is everything. Like everything. She is so beautiful, bro. Like you see Sanji? You see Sanji like Sanji here with the eyes with the tongue out. This is me. This is me when I look at Nami.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, this Nami picture is really good. Nobody be drawing Nami like Oda. Everybody always says that other artists are better than Oda and draws characters better. Nobody draws Nami as good as Oda does. This is like one of the best pictures of Nami
This
ever.
is
Also, we have like that giant Robin, and now we have the giant Nami, so
yeah. Bro, we are feasting. This is
we're being fed. We're being fed.
uh, yo, by the way, like the Zoro on the top left, like reminds me of like fruit, like the game, like where you just slice like fruits. It's so nice. It's funny.
Oh,
Like you
also
slice the
Dak is in the
watermelon.
chat. Dak is in the chat saying,
Oh,
just so everyone's confused, there's only 2 out of the 3 Chibi girls. That's because we gotta get Dak on, but don't worry, the 3rd Chibi girl will return soon.
facts. But yeah, so beautiful. I love it. Are you ready for the chapter now?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's start
Cool.
it.
So just want to say, chapter 1121, the ebb, ebb,
Yeah,
I'm not sure,
Eb.
and
It's
yeah,
Eb.
ebb, all right, and flow of the ages. All right.
It's
So,
ebb and flow. It like weaves in and out. It's like a continuous.
oh, oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know. All right. So, the clash comes to a head. We have Luffy saying, "Watch out for those claws." Um, Vegapunk continues the message. We can't let them get away. No, actually, who? No, who's saying that?
Oh, those are the
the
Marines. Those are
Marines.
the
The Marines.
Marines.
Never mind. It's just because I always think that the double thing is the Vegapunk. All right, the Marines like, we can't let them get away. Fire! They're poisonous. Don't touch them. All right. So we're like at the shore of like Egghead.
Hmm.
1 second. My my mouse stopped working. What the fuck?
Bro's about to get Lelucia'd.
No. Uh.
Well, while
Okay.
we're waiting for Hime's technical issues, because it's never a Chibi Girl stream without technical
Okay.
issues,
I mean, okay. It's
like
working.
the
Sorry.
live, like the
It's
stream.
it's just because my mouse. I think like it lacked some charge. Anyways, all right, perfect. We're back. So I'm reading. They're poisonous. Don't touch them. Um, and then we see the giants. Whoa! Yeah, nothing good can come from touching that. What an intense attack! And they're looking all at Saturn. Saturn looking crazy. And then we have Luffy, who's ready to punch. You still won't stay down, you bastard. And then he sees Bonnie on the ground. He stops his attack. And she's like, just like breathing heavily and sweating. So he looks down. Then we have Saturn. Saturn was about to actually attack Bonnie, but Luffy stopped him. And then we have Bonnie going back in the sky. How is she flying? This is so cool because of Gear 5.
I think she's just jumping.
Is she jumping? Okay, because it
I'm
feels
pretty
like
sure
she's
it's just a
flying.
jump. Pretty sure it's
Yeah,
just a
okay.
jump.
Yeah. All right. And then Saturn's like, Bonnie! And she's like, still like breathing heavily. Luffy's like, that's it, Bonnie. You've got this. And I have one last, I think. So we're back to the broadcasting everybody's looking at. A day of Vegapunk is saying, a day of awakening is coming, where all the pressing secrets of the Void Century will be uncovered. Then we have a close up on Shirahoshi. We know the weapons technology. Then we have a close up on Vivi that sank the words continent is still in use. We are looking at Skypia right now. That power is out there. Okay, we need to discuss this. We need to discuss this page.
What's happening? I mean, there's not really much happening other than they're kind of just.
No,
I mean, I
that,
guess it's new information.
no, because the fact that they're showing like Skypia, so like
I,
Skypia, a lot of
they
people
showed,
are theorizing.
they showed everything though. They showed every place though.
No, but what I mean is that like a lot of people are theorizing that Uranus has to do with Skypia, with the Sky
Yeah.
Island people.
I mean, like
So I just
everybody
wanted
has
to say
always
that.
said that Uranus is from the sky.
Yeah,
Maybe
but, like,
maybe I'm soiled from theories, but I feel like we all kind of
but I feel like it
collectively.
confirms is what I mean. It kind of confirms it a bit.
Yes,
Because
I
he's
guess.
showing him while he's speaking about power, ancient weapons.
Yeah, the power is still in use, but I also think since we know like confirmed that the blast on Lelucia came from something that came from the sky, I feel like that is better confirmation. But I will say it does also lead to that. But maybe like I said, maybe I'm soiled from theories because I feel like that's a lot of Egghead where I think a lot of theories have already kind of gone over stuff like this. So
Fiso is saying Skypia pointed to Poseidon, Arabasta pointed to Pluton. Interesting.
and then something's gonna point to Skypea.
The poneglyphs.
It'll be
I see. Yeah.
which makes sense. What was it that like people were thinking of like the three things, and it's like one of them was Shirahoshi, one of them is Momonosuke, and then the other one is going to be Loki, right? And those are the three people
Yeah.
that the Sea Kings were like waiting for. There's going to be like three people. Somebody tell me. It's a theory that I truly like. But it makes sense though because then like Momonosuke can fly, right? But let's continue. So we have Vegapunk sitting here and he goes, those with rare and unique racial ancestry are relentlessly persecuted and slaughtered today due to some mysterious quirk of history. And we see a panel of Kuma, and he's kind of just listening. And then we go back with a little bit of flashback. Are you a buccaneer? What makes my blood so special, anyways? And then we cut to a panel of Marco, and he's kind of just sitting there thinking. I'm talking about the distant past. Back then, there were a kingdom of gods up there. And this is actually a panel that, if you remember back during Wano,
Yeah.
it's something that was really important because Whitebeard would sometimes go on about certain things that he wasn't supposed to, and a lot of people had theorized about the conversation that him and Marco were having. So it
Because
makes go
they were
ahead, go
talking
ahead.
about like Lunarians. Like that's where like the whole Lunarian like theory happened, where they were saying that the land of gods like was like on the red line. There was like this that existed. A lot of people are like, oh, this was the Lunarian like native land. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it was. And somebody said this is super interesting, even as somebody who's not in the theory side of One Piece. It really is. I feel like Oda is like
Mm.
tying a lot of things together, and it's just very it's very comprehensive when we're looking at the whole of One Piece. Somebody also said, "Isn't that the spicy meatball chestnut?" Absolutely crazy, wild accusation.
That's hilarious. Also, I just want to add before you go to the next panel. Honestly, the more like we look at Whitebeard, bro, like he has to be a buccaneer, bro. He looks too much like Kuma, bro. Look, bro, it's quite
I don't
literally.
think he.
It's bro. He
I don't think
he
he's a
has to,
buccaneer.
bro. Bro, he has
I
to,
don't think
bro.
so. I think he's just a human with a crazy chin, bro.
Bro.
Um, but then we go down and we see, obviously, you're a Lunarian. The world government is offering 100 million berries for any information on them. Look, she has 3 eyes. That would also mean
Oof.
that Apu is one of these persecuted class.
Yeah, because they're all like
Maybe
special.
the world government isn't wrong all of the time.
Yeah, and I just want to say, we have King here who's still bandaged up. That's because Green Bull is just him. But we can keep going.
Oh my gosh, you didn't even blink when I said that the long arm tribe should be persecuted. You've been
No,
hanging out with
because
Sai too much.
because yeah, because Sai already like he traumatized me at the beginning, but I kind of like now like I accept it. I accepted the idea.
That's actually insane. But yeah, Three Eye Tribe, awesome. Lunarians, great. Buccaneers,
Mhm.
awesome. The three, I
The
don't know,
long
bro.
leg, long neck.
Long neck tribe, honestly, is so weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe the world government isn't
Oh,
wrong.
you know what they said in the chat here? Onis are also a mysterious race, and honestly, he's right because we didn't see many Onis like other than like
That is
Yamato
true.
and Kaido, right?
And Yamato and Kaido are like some of the coolest characters, bro. So, like I said, the world government is mostly wrong, except when it comes to Apu. Then they're correct.
Oh,
But
oh
yeah,
my god.
so it does make sense that like Kaido was experimented on as well because we know
Mhm.
that he's an Oni. So it is interesting that even tribes that we see like the long leg tribe, the three eye tribe, the long arm tribe, like these tribes, although like they're still around and we see them a little bit more in like the regular One Piece, that they're still kind of persecuted just as much
Mhm.
as the Lunarians, as the Fishmen, as the Buccaneers. Really interesting. Yo,
Mhm.
this is in the chat saying long hair tribe. That's actually awesome. Oh, oh, and he quoted the live action? Well, we'll have to see. But then we cut back to the ship and it goes, Nika, you're
Mhm.
mine. You are but a parrot mimicking what you cannot comprehend. And then Luffy goes, enough. And he does I think it's like a stomp Gatling down here.
Mm.
Saturn is literally not doing anything. Luffy is laughing. He goes, shishi, and Bonnie's just kind of
About to cry.
yeah, she's just kind of sitting there doing nothing. And then here's my final panel, and it's a really nice
Oh,
page.
that's a nice page.
So we see uh another flashback to the God Valley incident. You can either live a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. That is what the tides of time have decided. And then we have Bonnie saying, "How dare you? All those things you did to my daddy." And then it says, "I wanted to be a hero, someone who could save people." And then it says, "All I ever wanted was for the three of us to live in peace. Being alone for so long made me want to die." And then it says, "Real heroes too, but I kept going. I owe everything to those two. Thank you, Bonnie. We're so glad you were born. They've blessed me in so many ways." Ah, and
Ah, we can't do this.
Oh my god. And then we see liberating, and then we see Saturn. He's actually looking kind of shook here.
Yeah.
And then we see Saturn go, "You insects!" And then we get an absolutely
But
awesome
wait, wait.
panel. I
You
forgot.
missed the
I
whole.
missed. I missed the top. I missed the top. It says, here it goes. What you did to mommy? Your mother ended up being part of my drug experiments. How dare you call yourself a god? Mrs. Bonnie, say hi to mommy. Real gods do exist. And then we get the liberating, which actually crazy that they're kind of basically saying that Luffy is a god. This panel is insane. The art in this
I
is really good too. Go ahead, go
I
ahead.
love it. I love it. I love it. I just want to say, like, I, you know, like, as much as, like, I'm still like, I still don't like the fact that, like, like somebody else can be like Luffy, but it's whatever. Like, I'm accepting that fact right now. But the thing that I love the most about Bonnie and Luffy is that brother and sister vibe they have, like the dynamic they're having, the fact that Luffy is taking care of her, the fact that Luffy is encouraging her, the fact that Luffy is like literally just, oh, what's up, Gio? The fact that their dynamic together is beautiful. Like we have always seen Luffy being the little brother of somebody, or being taken care of in a way. But he is right now taking care of somebody else and treating that person like not his child, but like his little sister. And I can see that it's just, I don't know, I just feel like Luffy is so mature. We always say that Luffy is immature, but it seems like he's showing so much maturity here. And just beautiful, like character development for both of them. The fact that Bonnie was like super not confident, depressed, no ambition, no wills, and then she met Luffy, and Luffy is just like trying to like build her back up. It's just, I love them together. It's just so beautiful.
They're really good. Also, I read this page hella wrong because I thought there was a cut in between, but there isn't. It's just a
It's okay.
space. So I guess I was supposed to read the whole top first, which looking at it now, it actually makes so much more sense reading it. Sorry, Fizo. Apparently I forgot how to read. It's been a very long day at work. Trust me, it's been way too long at work. Go ahead, Hime, it's your turn while I
All
recuperate.
right, cool. But beautiful panel. I cannot wait to see somebody color Luffy and Bonnie. Beautiful. All right. So back to Water 7. Um, the message keep going. There will be a reckoning on the day those answers come. You must be on guard to protect yourself. Then we have Caesar against Judge. Oh my god, I need to see more of Caesar. Um,
The
no
goat.
matter what happens, and then we are back on the island, on the type of sky island. I have faith. The climate island. I have faith in humanity capacity of wisdom. Ooh. I have faith in science. Then we're back on Egghead. What? What? Wait, where do I start reading? Like it makes no sense. On the left, right?
Yeah, on the
And it's
left.
yeah, yeah, okay, okay. And it's been 2 years since Whitebeard's death. It doesn't make. Why is there a GER? Like, am I?
What?
I'm confused.
Are you having trouble? It
Bro,
says
there's
I
a GER died. Does he mean Roger? I'm confused.
yeah, because things are cutting out.
Wait, he said start from right, left, right. But
No, yeah, so it says
it's cut
so
off.
I so this is how it's read. Yeah,
This
it says
yeah, yeah.
I have faith in science. Bzz, Jur died 25 years
Oh,
ago.
okay,
Bzz,
okay,
and
okay,
it's
okay,
been
okay, okay, okay.
yeah.
I was just so confused because I was like, why is it okay? Okay, so I have faith in science. And there's like a cut. Roger died 25 years ago, and it's been 2 years since Whitebeard's death. A new age is heralded by the
Heralded.
passing of by the passing of old legends. It's very nice. It's crazy. He's talking about Whitebeard and Roger. And here we have Luffy, who's doing probably Gatling, but he's calling it a Gatling. And we have Bonnie, who's doing a Nika punch, and both of them are using hockey. This is so cool, and they're like just like cooking Saturn. Oh my god, this is so cool.
Very, very cool. Very cool. I love the fact that Bonnie is a confirmed hockey user. Another
Oh
woman being able
yeah.
to use hockey other than Big Mom and Yamato. I don't know if that's controversial to say about
Mm.
Yamato, but I'm just gonna skip past that. But yeah,
No, I
just
think
like another.
Yamato is a conquerors, no?
No,
Wait,
I'm
is
not. I
no.
wasn't talking about that. I wasn't talking about that. Just skip
I
ahead.
didn't
Just skip
hear. Okay,
ahead.
okay, okay. All right.
Uh,
So and then we have Saturn full of holes everywhere. Blown away. Oh my god! Like if he survives after this, I don't know what to say. Vegapunk continues. Today, there are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. Then we have the giant, yeah. Then we have Bonnie crying, ah. And then we have Luffy who's like, ha ha ha. We really sent him flying, Bonnie. Good job. And then we see Kuma. Oh,
before you
the
go,
giants are like, yeah. Sorry.
oh, I was gonna say before you go to the next page, Dejan said something really interesting. The fact that
Mhm.
Saturn calls everybody else insects, while he is like technically an insect. Don't come at me and tell me he's an arachnid. I don't want to hear it. Y'all understand, right? But the fact that Saturn is calling people insects while being an insect just shows the hypocrisy of the Gorosei and the world government. And it's actually like really subtle. I'm so glad that you pointed that out because it's actually like a really subtle like jab at the fact that he's calling somebody something that he himself is. And it
Yeah,
shows how
exactly.
hypocritical it shows how
It's you know
hypocritical the world government is.
I just want to say we have JD Legend in the stream in the chat. What's up, Jay? What's up? I just want to say, you know what? There's also another parallel where like they call themselves gods, and then they actually are meeting an actual god. They call
Yeah,
people insects, but they are actually insects. So
yeah.
there's like so much like contradiction, irony going on here, and I love it. I don't know, like probably Oda did it on purpose. It's very nicely done.
Yeah, Jay also said that the Kuja pirates use hockey. That is correct. But
Oh,
we barely see them use armament hockey. That's probably one of my biggest complaints about Boa is that I don't think I've ever seen that girl armament up. Come on, girl, show them
yeah, I
that girl
want her.
power.
You know what? Yeah, I want her to use Conquers, bro. Like that would be so cool. Just seeing Borga use Conquers. But yeah, no, yeah, we're having a super good stream. Thank you. But yeah, next page now we have the giant saying, "Look, that's your ship, isn't it?" And then we have the ships, and then we
There's
have
a
the sunny, like we have the giant ship, and then we have the sunny and small, like in the air, like I don't know, maybe 10,000 feet away, and they're like, Sunny, oh my god, Usopp. We have Usopp who's like freaking out. Chopper and Jinbe in the back. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Fall and die. Someone save us. Vegapunk continues. Such individuals are probably, and then we have Zoro who's ready. I don't know, ready to take action. Uh, Vegapunk continues. The closest to the truth, a coincidence, or did Roger set this all in motion? Yo, listen.
Ooh,
Roger, maybe he was playing 5D chess. I don't know.
that is true. Very quickly, because Ryan Ramy said something
Mm-hmm.
super interesting, and so did the nerd in the chat because they were asking how Saturn actually got damaged. Saturn was probably the one Gorosei that can get damaged the most, right? He just has the regeneration power. So
Yeah.
Frankie was able to damage him and everything. It was Workery that Luffy's armament was bouncing off of,
Yeah.
right? So I feel like we have to remember that like
And
some of them they're very durable, like Workery, where other ones they're able to be damaged, but they have that really crazy regeneration, like Jupiter and Saturn. So that's how they were able to
mm,
damage him because they were able to damage him before. Kuma was able to, Frankie was able to. I think the Nami was able to actually get some damage off. I remember that. We
yeah.
all remember that. We all
Almost
remember Nami's
everybody.
supremacy.
Yeah.
But
Almost everybody
but
was able to.
his thing is that he just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
He's
He
literally
keeps
like a cockroach,
regenerating.
right? Yeah, he's like a
He,
cockroach. But very quickly,
but
somebody said
yeah.
Saturn is gonna fall into the ocean completely. Like he'll completely be in the ocean. We'll see if they're devil fruits or not, based on if Saturn survives and able to get out by himself.
Well, from Jupiter, who's like always in water, I doubt, but we'll have to see.
He,
The thing is that what
I was gonna say
I
Jupiter
don't
wasn't
think.
like three. Jupiter didn't have technically 3/4 of his body in the water. Like you can make that argument that 3/4 of his body wasn't in the water. Although the one panel it looked like his body was in the water.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
can always say that the majority of his body isn't, and because it's that 3/4 rule, technically it wouldn't apply to him, right? So
But
this
why
I
would
think will be confirmation
but
that
why would
they
they
don't.
weaken themselves like that? Like it's not smart. Like I
Well,
know
you're
that
not
maybe
weakened unless it's 3/4, if you remember. Because like
I mean
devil fruit users can just like stand in water. It just can't be like too high.
yeah, but they're taking too much like They're taking too much of a chance. Like for example, when Mercury was jumping, when Saturn was jumping, like they could have just fallen into the ocean and like just like game over. Like I
Worth
don't.
it to
I
kill
personally,
Luffy. Worth it to
I
kill
personally,
Luffy.
yeah, but I personally don't think it's a devil fruit. Well, we'll have to see. Me, that's my
I'm
take
just
on
saying
it. But
this
we'll
would be
see.
this would be confirmation that it's
Mm,
not. That's what we're saying, bro.
yeah. Um, I wanted to say something. I forgot. I forgot. I wanted to say something.
About sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, you can keep going. That's. I
It's
think
it's
it's.
your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
You
Wait,
still have
am
one
I?
left panel.
Oh, I still have one panel. Oh, okay. I still have one page, or no? It's a
Yeah.
whole page.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
okay.
page, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. So we have Roger at his execution. He's like, "My treasure, it's yours to find. Everything is right where I left it." And then we have Rayleigh, drunk. Is this man? Do we ever see this man not drunk, like
No.
passed out? And then we have wait, what is her name? What is her name?
Shaka?
She,
Or
she
Shaki?
what?
Sorry.
Shaki, yeah, Shaki.
It's
She's
Shaki.
like,
Sorry, my bad, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah, it's okay. She's like, Ray-san, you'll catch a cold. And then we have just Pirate saying, "All right, Vegapunk, I like where this is going." We have Hashinosu, Emperor Blackbeard's lair, and he's like, "Isn't the Commodore back yet? I can't wait much longer." So it has been a while since Blackbeard like came back. What is Blackbeard doing? Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that it will be found by someone Joyboy would want. This
Ooh.
is very interesting, for the only reason that we've been saying that Roger did not spill the whole bean about the One Piece because he wants to protect it as much as he can, but at the same time set it in motion where like motivate still people to go get it. So he's like labeling it as a treasure, but he's not saying exactly what it is because he doesn't want the world government to go after it. He doesn't want like just like I don't know, powerful like mean people to go get it unless like they're really interested in the One Piece in the adventure. So I think this like confirms it.
It does. Very quickly,
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Matthews in the chat said that the people who say the yokai theory isn't true forget that Kaido's race, Oni, is a form of yokai. I think it is true. I'm just saying this would be confirmation. So that's what I was trying to say. Desness also said that what Roger said right here is actually what he said in the live action. Like, that's what he said in the live action. It's not what he said in, like, the original manga panels, where I think he's right, which is awesome that they're kind of tying it in a little bit. Like, really cool Easter egg. Go ahead. You can finish the
Yeah,
panel. I'm sorry.
yeah. Oh yeah, I was the thing that I forgot that I just remembered. I said
Oh,
that like it's either devil fruits or just like Emu's power. I'm betting on Emu to be honest for now, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah,
I think you're right. I think you're right that it's probably a thing. You remember when I was talking about that emu? Remember my emu is a
yeah,
yokai theory that was
yeah.
like
That's
totally
me.
like
I am
was,
sold on that. I'm literally sold on that theory.
and it's like the that emu and people were saying was like the umi bozu, but I also said that like it's like emu's also based on like the Japanese rain woman that like causes destruction in places. I think it'd be really cool if they kind of they I still think emu is a woman that just uses
Honestly, that
like
would be cool.
masculine and neutral pronouns as Big Mom does. Big
Mm-hmm.
Mamu.
Big
Still
Momo.
banking on that. I want big titty emu, but that's just me.
Victory Emo. But yeah, so my last little panel, we have Emperor Red-Haired Shanks ship the Red Force. Boss, you're drinking too much, and he's like, "Shut up! I ain't drinking." Listen, literally, Rayleigh and Shanks both alcoholics. Anyways, your turn.
I love them so
This
much.
is your turn, but okay, go ahead.
You got my Blackbeard panel,
You're
bro.
right. You're right. You're right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I love it. But then we have Chairman Buggy. There's no doubting your greatness now. And it says Emperor Buggy's base, Empty Bluffs Island. And he goes, huh? You're always exceeding our expectations. Huh? There's so much more to your dream than I thought.
Oh my god, I love Lucky.
Crocodile. Crocodile. Bro, look at him.
Yeah,
He is
he's
sweating.
disgust. He's
He is.
disgust and sweating.
He is
And then we have,
sweating, bro.
bro,
Mihawk and Dragon have something in common, bro.
the three dots.
The three dots.
Bro, I just want to say, Buggy is the type of man that like he will do something by accident. And it will just like give him so much reward. So like for example, he said that he wanted to go after the One Piece, like just just like in a short period of time before this message. So like people think that he knew this whole time that this whole like treasure was about that, but like even himself he didn't know. So everything always end up working for Buggy. Everything makes sense. I just my glorious
Yeah.
king.
Also,
Like
I remember that
he knew
people
it.
listen, do you remember when people were hyping up this chapter because they said that Mihawk appeared and Mihawk literally is just saying nothing and is just sitting in the corner in the background? Not
Listen, this is
not going to say anything else but that. Just I do remember I remember on Twitter people were like, God Hawk is coming. God Hawk's gonna be in this chapter, and he's pulled a dragon.
listen. The man who hides in Buggy's shadows will just aid Buggy to get to the One Piece. That is his second purpose in the story. But also,
Uh
Jay says funniest Croco face to date. I completely agree. I literally have to crop this, and every time I'm disgusted by something or somebody, just post the Croco face.
he looks like he's about to throw up. He looks like he's sick. He looks like he's genuinely sick. He's like, this is
Disgust,
disgusting.
bro. This is hilarious. I just love it. The Cross Guild is my favorite organization. I just love how like goofy it is, goofy and serious at the same time, and how
I
everybody is like a loyal follower, bro. It's like I am them, literally.
I think it is so funny that Luffy and Buggy obviously matchups. Crocodile and Sanji, super interesting matchup, right? And then there's Zoro and
And
Mihawk.
Mihawk.
Quite literally showing that, as Fizo put it, the wings of the Pirate King, Crocodile and
No.
Mihawk.
Literally,
Crocodile and Mihawk in their rightful place, supporting Buggy, the true captain.
literally in his shadow, the two commanders. Yeah,
Oh, this is awesome. I
beautiful.
can't, don't worry. I'm sure there's gonna be more Mihawk slander. But let's finish up the chapter first. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
says,
yeah.
well, we see a Navy headquarters. No way we'll just stand by. Let's go and find it first. Who will protect the common folk then? You dolts! And then it says, there's no stopping this now. The fate of the world will be decided by whoever finds it. Obviously talking about the One Piece. And then
Mm-hmm.
we get this crazy panel, and this is all of the crazy people, bro. It says it all depends on who finds it, the One Piece. And we see every person here is basically confirmed to be going after this then. Depends on who finds it, the One Piece. All of these people are going to be searching for this. Because whoever finds the One Piece decides the fate of the world. This is like the most important character panel. And obviously, we have Shanks, we got Luffy, we got the GOAT! The GOAT! Blackbeard, bro. Blackbeard looks immaculate here. Look at him. His nose has never looked better. On point. Absolutely amazing. We got Buggy, who is crying,
I
laughing,
love
because
it.
he don't know what he's doing. We have
We
Akainu.
top one red dog Akainu. Ugh.
We got Dragon. We have Mysterious Man, completely cloaked. I don't know who he is. People are saying he may be a God Knight, bro. We will talk about this. Obviously Emu, which he's looking crazy, bro. We got Kobe. We got Kuzan. Garling for Garland, meaning he's coming back into the story, and then Sabo, bro.
This is
Oh my god.
peak fiction, pure cinema. The like if people were like worried about the relevancy of these people, well, don't worry anymore. You got a confirmation. These people, we're gonna see them throughout the whole story until the end. These people are here to stay, and they're here to play the biggest role.
Yeah, these
To like
these are
getting
the
the One
most
Piece.
important characters in One Piece right now. Oda
Yes,
flat out told you these are the most important characters in the story. It's up to these characters to decide the fate of the world. Whichever one of
literally.
these characters finds the One Piece first will decide everything. These are the strongest. These are obviously like this is like a list of like the new strongest, right? Because obviously like we see Sabo, who's like with Dragon, like basically the backbone of the revolutionaries. Garling for
Mm-hmm.
Garland, who was the hero of God Valley.
Yep.
Kuzan, who has Garp's protege, is probably going to be like one of Kobe's rivals. Emu, obviously endgame villain, right? Akainu, fleet admiral, crazy guy. Fizo said that he may be like the man marked by flames, would be very interesting. I've heard people saying that he's a god knight who has Rakti's the best sword. Would be awesome. Obviously Dragon. Buggy. We all know why Buggy is here, right? Blackbeard, the goat. The goat. He's gonna win. I can't wait for him to be Pirate King. Luffy, main character. And is that Shanks? There's a character here that may be
Gio,
missing.
Gio says it. Gio said, "Where is our emo vampire? Our
Actually,
edge lord? Where is he?"
we actually know where he is. He's actually in the panel above with the non-important characters in Buggy's shadow.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. The people who are like just second in command, the people who like actually helps others, that are not as relevant to
Yeah,
saving the world.
you don't see Ben Beckman next to Shanks, right? Why? Because Shanks is obviously the strongest and the captain. So
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of people were like, "Well, Mihawk has no business being here. He doesn't care about the One Piece." But that's the thing. That's the thing. Since Buggy is going to go get the One Piece, he could have shown him because Mihawk is gonna go on that adventure too. Because when you look at it, Dragon is here, but also his first in commander.
that is
Blackbeard
true.
is here, and I'd like to believe Kuzan is the first in commander, but it doesn't matter. Kuzan is here too. They have their second with them. How come Buggy
Akainu,
doesn't have his second
yeah,
here?
Akainu and Kobe, because like
Hmm.
like
Everybody,
Kobe is like the new Garp, right? So it's like Akainu, and then Garp was like kind of the strongest, so he's taking the place. And then we see like Blackbeard, Luffy, because like Luffy and Shanks are kind of doing it, and then we have Blackbeard here, and it's like we see kind of the parallels like Blackbeard and Emu. We can see the parallel of our mystery character to Garling, and then it's Shanks and Buggy. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like a lot of people are like trying to cope and saying that like, oh, he has nothing to do with this. But that's the thing. Like, what does Kusan have to do with this? What does like Sabo have to do with this? Like Sabo like mission wasn't like I'm gonna go find the One Piece. Like right now they're showing like the people who will have to go get the One Piece or will have to like change the world. And we all know who works under Buggy and who will have to indirectly help him. So he could have been on the panel if Oda really cared for him, but
Yeah, Oda
he
could have put
doesn't.
like Mihawk and Crocodile in the background for this if he really wanted to
Mm.
show that it wasn't Buggy who wanted it. But yeah, this panel I think is very decisive. These are the characters who are going to be the world changers, right? Like these are the most important characters in the series. These are the characters that we really need to be focusing on. Um, I
Mm.
mean, like this isn't saying, and I feel like so many people are gonna be like, "Well, Mihawk is strong, obviously, right?" But he's
Yeah,
not as important as these
yeah.
characters,
To the
right?
story, that's the thing. You can be strong, but you can still be irrelevant. Like she is
Yeah,
irrelevant right now.
but I think that there is a how do I put it? There's a difference between being just like a strong character that is endgame for somebody, right? Like I think like obviously like you can be like one of the Gorosei, right? Like the Gorosei aren't on here and you can be like, "Oh, well, this character is going to fight a Gorosei member and win," right? And then there's, being Shanks and Akainu. There's
Yeah, literally.
there are levels to this, right?
Exactly. They're level to this. Like if for example Mihawk wasn't even in the Cross Guild, wasn't even gonna help Buggy to like his journey, I would understand him not being here. It would be super random. Like why would you be here? But the fact that Buggy is here, he could have been added too, since everybody first in commander almost got all added, like except for Luffy. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I'm very excited because I love the fact that there's more players right now. Because at the beginning there were only like these four, but now like the word government, I kind of wants it. What is his name? Kobe. We have also a new silhouette. I don't know who is that. Maybe a lot of people are saying maybe he's related to Shanks, um, but we have no confirmation. We have no idea. And I love the fact that also the Revolutionary Army, because you know what? I was scared that the Revolutionary Army would have their own side quest against the Holy Knights, which could still be happening, but it's nice when everything is merging together. Because at the end of the day, Oda what is trying to explain to us is that like everything is related to the One Piece. At the beginning, we thought it was a treasure, something that will like just be for Luffy. No, it's actually bigger than what we thought, and everything, Void Century, everything, the death of like the like Whitebeard, Roger, everything is related to the One Piece. So even the Revolutionary Army, the World Government, the Holy Knights, the Yonkos, everybody is linked to the One Piece. And this is like the end goal of everybody at the end. All
I
of it.
think I think you're right. I also think that although this may be a big L for Mihawk fans who are saying that he is the strongest person, because let's be honest, if you're one of the if you are the absolute strongest person in the series, like how many people proclaim, you are going to be impactful into these panels, right? Like you are going
Yep.
to be somebody who will change the world. The fate of the world will be decided by the one who finds it. If he was truly that strong, he would have to be on this panel because Dragon is on this panel. And I think that this is a very big W for Dragon fans, where it's like
Yep.
Dragon has never once put interest into having the One Piece. He has never once said he wanted to have the One Piece or he wanted to go
Even
after
Sabo.
it. And you know what? Neither Sabo, Aokiji, nothing, and neither Akainu. This is
Kobe
showing
too.
us
Kobe's
and
zero interest.
zero interest. This is showing us who the people will be going up against. This is showing us what we need to overcome, and these are the most important characters in the series. Point blank.
Like these are needed for the end of the like we need those to get to the end of the story. The rest are doing maybe side quests or are helping, but they're not as needed as those. Obviously, there's people who are needed, like Shirahoshi,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
like Vivi, these type of characters. But
They're
these
supporting
are gonna be,
characters.
yeah, exactly. But these are gonna be the main ones. These are the main
Exactly.
characters.
And
And
oh,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I love that. I love that we have confirmation. These are the characters that we're really following. You know what I mean? Like these are the most
Yeah,
important.
we're following their story. And also, I just wanted to say, I think that honestly, all of these characters will be confirmed conquerors.
Yeah.
It honestly, it's like written in the sky. It has to.
This is the biggest W that Dragons fans have taken, in my opinion.
Honestly, yeah.
Do you agree? Like, I think that
Yeah.
although this is an L for Mihawk fans, this is such a massive
Yeah,
W for Dragon
honestly,
fans.
like I started like I always joke around about Dragon and everything, but I always knew he was gonna be strong, and this just honestly confirms it because you wouldn't be in these conversations otherwise. If anything, if it was just Sabo that was strong, he would have just put Sabo, but he put Dragon too, like. But I'm also super curious to know. Do you think this is the man marked by flame, the little silhouette?
There's it depends. I think some people can think that. I know that some people think it's Shanks's twin. Because I think the sword hilt looks very similar, and he kind of has like a similar face
Yeah.
structure. And it's weird that this is just some random guy that we don't know yet. Could be. I would assume that this is either another for Garland, right? So it
Could
could be.
be.
I think that probably not Shanks's twin. I don't think it's a twin theory, right? I don't
It's
necessarily
too
believe in that.
predictable.
Yeah, I don't think. I think this is just another God's Knight, and if they're related to Shanks,
Mm,
I think that that would be cool. I just don't think it's his
yeah.
twin. I think that it could be
Yeah.
like a brother. I know some people are taking the panel where it's like Shanks. You couldn't see technically his scar from like one side, but that was just the angle, right? That was just the angle
Yeah.
of it. Not every time Shanks
Mm,
turns his head to the side do we see his the right side of his scar, right, or
yeah.
the little
That's
portion
true.
of the scar. So
Exactly.
I don't believe in the in that theory. But I think it could be
Mm.
related. I always said that when it like he's a Fagarland, right? He's going to have brothers in the God Knights.
Yeah,
Van
I
Marked
would
by
think so.
Flames, really cool. I think that that's a really interesting theory that we
Would
could
be
have.
very
And then,
nice.
but I also think that there is a another option that this
Ooh.
character is somebody from Elbath, specifically somebody who's also trying to be the world's strongest swordsman, and
Ooh.
could be a
I would
character
love that.
could be a character that has been training, and not only will this be a character that eventually Zoro has to take down, but could also be somebody that eventually will pair up with one of these other characters too.
I love this.
So I mean,
I
because
love
this
this.
is we do see a sword in his hand, right? So, and we're assuming that this character is a sword wielder. Could be that somebody from Elbath, that we're going to meet in the future. Could also be a god knight too, like where it's like he's a god knight,
Mm,
but this is somebody who's going after the title of world's strongest swordsman, as well as going after the One Piece. So
that
not
would be
only is he a
cool.
villain to Luffy, but also to Zoro, and I
Yo,
think it also tie in things better.
Jay said, first of all, Jay said it's Vista clearly. That's hilarious. And the goat. And then we had Fizo who was like, it's Uta. This is actually funny too. Like honestly, I love the guesses. And I saw you, Jay, when you said that Uruj is missing. I have high hopes that Orochi is coming back to the story with a big role. I just can't. I just don't know when, but it's happening. Him and Enel, like they have to come back, like have to. But yeah, honestly, I love your theory that it's somebody who's like maybe chasing the title because you know what? Everybody has competition. Everybody like for their goal. Everybody likes trying to compete, like to get to the One Piece to be Pirate King. All of these things. But then you have Zoro. He's the only one who wanna be the world's strongest swordsman. That's boring. That's boring. All he has to do is just go after Mihawk. Like after a while, but like that's I would get bored of a story like that if we just had Zoro alone, like just training his whole life and then going to Mihawk. Like I would think that the storyline would be boring. I would love for him to be like to meet somebody who's like, yo, I also want that title, and Zoro to clash with him and like fight with him before he gets to Mihawk. Like
I
that
think
would make it so much spicier.
I think it'd be really cool. I also so I have a theory of actually first off, Desna said Gaimon, absolutely crazy.
Oh,
Andy
Gaimon.
and I looked at the TikTok chat and because I was ranting for a bit. Somebody said it's Bogard. Get out of here.
Don't yo
Bogard?
leave Bogart
Oh,
Bogart
you're
retired.
you're
Bogart
you're
retired.
in the wrong chat, bro. Paravision did his stream 3 hours ago. You gotta go to Par's stream. If you would have said Bogart there, he would have lost it.
Literally. Oh,
Oh
no,
my
oh,
god.
somebody said Shiki, but Shiki has a beard. We would have seen the
That is
beard.
true. Cheeky son. Iki.
Honestly, I would have loved for it to be Shiki because first of all, he is strong enough to be in this conversation,
That would
and
be so
that would
fun.
be the best way to reintroduce him in the story. Oh my
Could
god.
you imagine if like if that silhouette was actually Shiki and he just shaved his beard? That would actually be crazy. But
You don't understand. Shiki is literally broken. Like broken. His devil fruit is just broken.
it
Oh
would
my
be
god.
insane to see him in the story. Somebody Pulipede said Helmeppo, bro. Y'all just goofing. Y'all
Y'all
just
need to
goofing.
find better guesses.
I
Y'all need
think
to.
I made a theory a bit ago that in
Mhm.
Elbaf, one of the gods knights wants to become the world's strongest swordsman, and they're going to meet up, and this is gonna be like the main villain of Elbaf. Because I don't think like Loki, because like we know that Loki is somebody who doesn't like war, and I think that's one of the reasons why the Giants don't really like him as a leader. And I think it's gonna be like Loki is kind of the rightful ruler, but he doesn't want war, and Thor is like this person who wants war and ends up
Yeah.
siding with like the world government in order to like oversee Loki, right? So I think that's actually going to be the story in Elbath, meaning that the main villain is going to be a god knight. And I think it'd be really cool if this god knight also wanted the title of world's strongest swordsman so that Zoro could go against him. I think that that would be really cool. And you're right, it would be really cool to see Zoro go against somebody with the same ambitions of him before he goes up against Mihawk.
That would be very cool, yeah. Honestly, I love it.
Also, what's up, Brandon? Brandon's in the chat. I haven't seen you in a
Yeah.
while, dude.
Oh my god, people are like, it's Don Krieg.
Get out of
It's not.
here, Don
It is not
Creed.
Don. First of all, Don Krieg is on steroid right now. The last time we saw him, he looked completely different. He looked like somebody who hit the gym for like 10 years. It was crazy. Gecko Moria. I don't think so. But for real. Honestly, I'm super excited. I think that Elbaf is just like it's just gonna be peak. I'm
I
super
agree.
excited. I think that for the next chapter, for my predictions, maybe Vegapunk is gonna speak a bit more, but it's gonna be the end. Like literally, there's no more like there's gonna maybe be a few panels of him speaking, and that's it. And the Straw Hats are going to finally escape. I don't think there's any more to show. I don't think there's gonna be any more fighting as well. Everybody's already there. The sunny is like falling down from the sky. There's nothing more to do. They need to go.
Silhouette of Shanks' hot sister is crazy. I wish. Not a single woman on this panel, bro. Oda really said no.
Honestly,
Y'all ain't
you are
important.
right. Not a single. You know what? You know what? This just shows that. No, you know what? Imu is the woman for me. That's why.
It's actually Tashigi with the new sword is crazy. We gotta listen. We gotta headcanon this. Whoever this character turns out to be, we just gotta headcanon them as a woman because this is ridiculous.
You know what? It's either Imu is a woman or there's no endgame relevant woman to the One Piece. Unfortunately, there are strong ones. Yamato is strong. Boa is strong. There are strong ones, but they're unfortunately not, as Oda's showing us, relevant to the end of the story. Like that. Sad.
Yeah, but yeah, chapter was pretty good.
I loved it. Honestly, great chapter. And we had like many like double spread. The colors also of like the beautiful double spread at the beginning. Everything like honestly, it was good. It was a very good chapter. There's a break next week, unfortunately. So, I'm giving it like an 8 out of 10. And honestly, this I saw this whole color spread like, no, not color spread. This whole double spread colored. It's beautiful. Like people are
Gorgeous.
coloring this like and they're doing everybody's justice. Everybody looks amazing on it.
I
So,
I'm so excited. 3 Day said something really interesting. It said,
oh,
in the panel when talking about AW's awakening, it shows Vivi, Shirahoshi, and Aisa with Nola land, air, a sea, and air. Very interesting. Land, sea, air. Relating to the ancient weapons, perhaps. Yes.
oh yeah, because yeah. But
Remember,
honestly,
remember when in
makes sense.
Alabaster, like Pluton and stuff, like land, sea, like
Yeah,
technically land, sea. It's very interesting. I do like it.
it has to.
Um,
It has to be all linked for sure.
it says also Chestnut, the Iron Giant will grab the Gorosei, dragging them into space like Iron Man. I don't know if the Iron Giant is actually going to be doing anything because I think he's too
I
broken.
think he's so rusty that he failed his last attack. If I'm not mistaken, I think that he's going down like very soon. Like next chapter, it's over. He's gonna sacrifice himself so everybody can escape.
Yeah, I think like I think the only Gorosei that has a chance of not making it out is Saturn. I always said that I think EGGHEAD is going to end with one of the Gorosei dying, and it could be
Yeah,
Saturn that dies.
and and
Um,
that could be also the news that Morgan like has and flashes to everybody, and everybody's like, oh my god, one of the elders is dead. Like this is a new like world, a new like something revolutionary that is happening, like the new age.
yeah,
That'd
so
be very cool.
I think that could happen. Iron Giant can use attacks. He can't use attacks, but he can move. Okay, I think it'd be cool if there was like a self destruction type thing. I don't think that
Yeah.
in so I don't know if I ever told you, so I don't think in One Piece that we're actually gonna get to space. The only thing we're gonna see is like the Enel cover story. So it would be interesting if like the planet's going up to space. I understand what you're getting at. I don't think we'll ever see that, at least in the main story. Like at least
I
that's what
think
I'm thinking.
I don't think we're going to space, but I think that we could probably have Enel come back and maybe talk about it. Maybe. Because I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think
I feel like Enel like Uranus Enel, like I feel like there's like a big connection here, and I think that he can come back and like just like speak about things
yeah.
or like
Also
be a
Arlo
part of it. Hmm.
Arlo said that if Saturn does end up dying, that Katarina Devon impersonating him, like it sets it up, which it do be. It do be. Katarina Devon can turn into a Gorosei member.
But the thing is, like, if he is pronounced dead, everybody who's gonna see him will know that it's a fake.
Except he won't be pronounced dead, he'll be pronounced missing.
Yeah, you're right. Or maybe they will just like not talk about it and be able to like hide the news because they have power to hide it.
The Blackbeard pirates are about to be some of the most important
Yo,
people.
but wait, before we also end the stream, where okay, because I have a small theory.
Okay.
Where do you think Blackbeard is at the moment? Because he's not on Hashinosu and has been a while. I think that personally, he is at Marijua's because all of the five elders are missing and he's scouting, doing something, I don't know what, because he's very smart and he takes every opportunity that is given to him. So I'm pretty sure that he is taking that as an opportunity to go there and maybe I don't know search for whatever is under Marijua's, get information, and also we don't know what Lafitte is. We haven't seen Lafitte, so maybe Lafitte is over there doing that because he can infiltrate everywhere. So I'm
Falco
sure
shit.
because Blackbeard is not the type to just sit down and just I don't know what to do. No, he does things and he keeps researching and doing things. So I'm sure I don't know. Somebody has to take like this opportunity at hand. You know?
He may. Also, Marijois was just raided by the revolutionaries, so they're weakened. Me
Mm,
you see, and who else is gonna be, Van Auger's warp fruit? All of a sudden they know some information. Where do you think they're meeting up with Blackbeard? All of a sudden they gotta get into a room. Katarina Devon impersonates Saturn. Just saying, I always said that Blackbeard's main goal is to get the treasure underneath Marijois. He knows about it. He knows what it
of
is.
course. Of course.
I think
Oh
I
my
think that's a
god.
great. I think that that is an absolutely fantastic theory, my friend. And I'm so glad that you're about to join the Blackbeard agenda. You're so close.
Bro,
You'll hop
I am
on.
already I already like know that Blackbeard like I already know Blackbeard is EOS, and I think that because a lot of people are like, no, it's Emu. I think that it's gonna be both of them like merge in a way, or him stealing something like from Emu, or Emu merging with him. It has to be like a super final boss of both of them.
Yo, Jay over your Blackbeard top one. Blackbeard kills Jake.
And he does, and he does. That's the thing, Jay. We all agree on this. We literally, yo, Blackbeard
Oh,
washes everybody underneath him, bro.
oh, Blackbeard. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see him in this story. My true pirate. Oh, this is great.
This is
Chapter
gonna
was
be
awesome. Chapter was
amazing.
like a 9 out of 10. I wish that there was a little bit more to this
You,
chapter.
yeah.
But
You,
otherwise
you
it was
know,
pretty good.
you know what we have to do as a community? Like make like some bets about who is going to reach the One Piece first. It doesn't matter. Like doesn't matter if you reach it first. Even if you reach it first, you might not be able to use it, or you might not understand what to do. But who is the first one who reaches it from
Blackbeard.
everybody would be very cool to see. Like who
Blackbeard.
actually end up reaching.
Blackbeard, baby
I don't
girl.
know. I feel like
100%.
I feel like it could be somebody else, but they just don't know how to activate it, what to do, or because there's probably still a mystery even on Laughdale. So imagine Buggy just gets there and he doesn't know what to do. And he's just waiting for Shanks or something. It would be very funny.
Yeah,
But yeah.
this is great. I see so much Blackbeard love in the chats too. This is great, bro. This is absolutely fantastic. W thing. How do you like the chapter though? What you rating it?
Oh, I love it. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. I love it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah. Do you have anything else to say, baby girl?
No, it was very fun, guys. Thank you for popping in. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who's here and who liked the stream. Join the Discord. This is where we tell you guys when we go live and all of our news. And also, I'm super excited for the next stream. Probably gonna be like next week because there's no One Piece episode, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I'm mistaken. I heard there was no One Piece episode, but we're going to check it out
Yeah,
if
we'll
there is one
check.
or not. Yeah, but otherwise, thank you guys, and I hope you guys have
Oh,
a
actually,
beautiful and yeah.
there is, so if we don't have the One Piece stream, the next stream will be on Thursday because there's no chapter because there's a break next week, and we have a very special guest on your channel that you should
We
advertise.
have the infamous Twitter god Geo. So he's going to be on our stream. We're gonna discuss a bit of One Piece and stuff. It's gonna be very fun. So guys, tune in. Again, join the Discord if you want to know more.
Did you
I'll
mean
tell
to
you.
call him infamous? Infamous is a bad thing.
Oh, the famous. Sorry,
Bro.
famous. Why did I? I'm sorry. Listen, English is
You
my third
said
language.
infamous is crazy, Geo. If personally,
I meant to say
I
famous.
wouldn't take.
I meant to say famous. I'm sorry.
Bro
I'm
said
sorry.
the
I meant to.
infamous.
I meant to say famous. I'm sorry. Famous.
We
My
love
bad.
you. We love you.
English.
We love you so
English
much,
is my
Geo. We love
third
you so much,
language. I'm
Geo.
sorry, everybody. The famous Geo is going to be with us. The amazing
Yeah, Geo's gonna be on.
No, so it's
Super
gonna be
sick.
very fun next Thursday. But join the Discord to keep yourself updated. And again, thank you a lot for popping in. I hope you guys have a beautiful end of day.
All right, peace out, guys. Peace, peace.